Welcome to day 4 of Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships here from Bendat Pascal Stadium, Perth, Western Australia. This match is the 20 and under division between Queensland and Victoria, the Queensland regional side, one of their two. The starting sevens for Queensland: goal shooter Bevan, goal attack Brown, wing attack Tapu, centre Putora, wing defence Rebkets, goal defence Elliott, and the other counterpart, Elliott, in goalkeeper. Goal shooter, we've got King for Victoria. Goal attack, Gosball. Wing attack, Lefebvre. Centre, Feeney. Wing defence, Moody. Goal defence, Colafella. And goalkeeper is Ryan Lovell. Victoria with the early opportunities here. Getting the turnover, just slipping off the knees. Going through Queensland up the middle. Tapu, just patient to wide. Seen. Beautiful pass into Bevan. Queensland first on the board. Putora just unsure where the circle was for a moment there. Tapu looks back. Queensland favouring the sideline, a bit too tight. Opportunity for Victoria to turn it back and bring it back to centre pass. Deep to Feeney. Gives a 1-2 onto the circle. King strong. Goswell just falling short. Nice little tap out from King. Just wants the offload. Just beautiful sweep, creating under the post, and King finishes. With 1 goal apiece. It's back on centre pass now. 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lefebvre up high wide. Feeney just slice in the middle there. Not quite going to King, not quite going to Goswell. Still managing to get the ball. Lefebvre just waiting. King opens. He scores his second. We're back on centre pass. Queensland centre pass. Going back to Rebkets. Good hands by Moody. We've seen that a bit this tournament. Tapu, nice low pass. Brown wanting it mid-range. Slight hesitation, Lovell getting called for the obstruction, just steps it in. 2 goals apiece. Centre pass with Victoria once again. Moody calling from behind. Not given initially, kicked back. King out strong. Feeney with the give and go. But not getting the contact call, going out of court. Opportunity here for Queensland Regional. Keeping it sideline again. Not able to keep it in Lefebvre. Sees Queensland get another opportunity. Really hugging this sideline once again, but go middle with the lateral ball. Coach begging them to go forward and look for the shooters there. Lovely little sweep Brown. Finishes. This gives them another opportunity to push ahead with the break and now the centre pass. Patient back, going through Brown again with the fake. One alone in the circle. Rebkets asking where it is. Harrison Lefebvre getting hands. Colafello, that's 2 penalties outside the circle quickly. Bevan, big swing ball. Brown wants it down. Lovell getting sucked in on the obstruction. No call there for them for Victoria getting the pick up. Offload a bit too much of the no eye contact there. Victoria able to come up through it, through Riley Colafella. Here with Lovell. Wide through Moody. Asking for someone middle. Just sees the long ball in Feeney. Nice little offload, King, sharing the workload. Goswell finishes. Here, strong out King. Feeney wanting the edge of the circle. Doing a lot of the work here, Feeney out front. Lefebvre sells the fake. Not sold quite enough. With Elliott getting beautiful hands to it. He's talking to the fellow Elliott. in the circle saying, get around, get around. Goswell, mid-range. Beautiful finish. Queensland ball, it's 4-3. 5 minutes gone, first quarter. Butara, Topu. Ooh, little jump with the ball there, getting the footwork. It's another opportunity for Victoria. Slightly running away from it, Mooney. Lucky to get that one, but rips it in strong. We'll look for it again. Sideline, Lefebvre. Feeney going a little bit early, ready to be on the end of it. Mid-court throw in. Both teams hugging the commentary sideline a lot here. Long ball, but Elliott gets up there. Another jump ready. King, no hesitation. 5 goals, 3 centre pass, Victoria. Lefebvre out strong to the left. Wants to give and go. Beautiful drive on the circle. Goswell just slots through and finishes. Found the gap between the Elliott boys. Brown looks short. Strong drive in the circle. Tapu giving a little bit too much of it. Regbet's trying to make something. Unfortunately, foot going out of court first. Victoria looking to Goswell, demands the ball. The hands of the Elliott boys are everywhere at the moment in that circle. Victoria are going to have to change their feed if they want to get it through cleanly. Swing ball. Butoro just going offside and perhaps getting a little bit of contact on that one. King, a strong front hold. Beautiful break opportunity for Victoria. Lefebvre wanting to give and go. Swing ball, Feeney. And swing again, double swing. Opens up King. Brings up his 5th for the quarter. Still 7.5 minutes to go here at Bendad Basketball Stadium, Perth, Western Australia. Just a little bit of a jump, but managing to keep it at Tapu. Colifella, Lovell working their feet. He sees Brown with a refeed. Beautiful heel pivot. Little fake just short. Colifella pulls it down. Lovell wondering where there's an option. Feeney needed to clear out there. He was just sitting on top. Someone else needed to drive too. Cauliflower arms everywhere at the moment. Lovell just getting caught on the body. Here's an opportunity for Bevan. Does not miss. Here comes Victoria once again. Goswell outside. Feeney hitting the circle. King wanting the front hold, saying, give it to me. Lefebvre just hesitating for a moment. King down low. And finishes his 6 for the quarter. Another opportunity here for Queensland. Just looking through middle. Options driving on top of each other. Elliott wondering where someone is. Again, Butara just on top of someone. And we've seen a change here for Queensland. Wing attack position. Butara just does a step on and fake. Finds Brown. Lovely finish from him. Cauliflower through. Long ball in from Lefebvre. Sees Goswell on the goal line. Lovely finish. The Elliott boys go for the lift. Queensland with the centre pass again. And I'm now joined in commentary by the lovely Nikki. Unfortunately, just caught up for a moment beforehand.
How you going?
Yeah, not too bad. We're just seeing Victoria 10-5 at the moment. Nice tight match despite the scoreline. Queensland are getting a lot of hands to things. What is it you'd like to see from this age group?
Oh, I'd like to see lots of contest. obviously, and
How did he keep that one in?
courtesy of the pole, I think, that one.
Yeah, very fortunate offload. As Goswell attempts the shot once again. Beautiful finish.
Yeah, good finish.
His 5th up to the quarter. Still 4.5 minutes to go. Separation at the line. Goswell long, goaler to goaler. King wants it again. Going to do a little sneaky step back. Unsure of which foot he was on, but gets the contact from one of the Elliott boys. Goswell looking to finish. Lovely finish.
I think the Queensland defenders are going to have to try and block him out and keep him out the circle for as long as possible. He's a bit easy entry.
Yeah, they're doing well at getting hands on the feed, but got to do much more to block the entry. As we've seen Moody go into goalkeeper, Fell moving into wing defence for Victoria. Look for a lot of hands in the circle now. Fell having a little laugh to himself as he managed to stay onside. Deep through Goswell, back to Fell. On the swing, wants it short, Feeney. Little 1-2, no. Gives it off to King instead. Swing again. Maybe a little bit too much for it. All the players managed to keep it in. Great chase work, but Queensland come up with it. Long outlet.
Good drive.
Farah. Somehow falling into the gap there. Unable to convert. Left of you deep. Goswell knowing that we need a patient option. Elliott, strong contest.
Yeah, great contest.
Took the line of the ball beautifully. King just a little bit in front with first hands. Goswell, quick offload. And wonderful finish. Terran King giving Victoria another opportunity. Bit less communication in the line there. Left of you filling. Thought there might have been another set of hands for a moment there. Goswell then able to keep it in. Difficult one to see from across the court. Regbet's moved into goal defense position now. Brown swing ball will look to sweep. Finds the back space beautifully. Fantastic finish there, Brown, and fantastic pass in. As we see Elliott move from the defensive circle into centre, already paying off. Unfortunately, McDonald unable to stay on side there, doing his best as the keeper for his team.
Touch of patience then, because he had that forward option coming at him.
Long ball, Feeney. Good defence by Rebgetz. The change is already providing a different setup. Just getting the obstruction call. Seen some arms wrapped around briefly there. Under 2 minutes to go now. 14-6. Victoria the ball again. Victoria getting some beautiful passages of play on their attacking setups. King mid-range. Little lift, but the offload comes. Goswell sets. Lovely finish from him. Queensland will want to capitalise now on their centre pass. Make sure they get another scoring opportunity. Tapu looking deep. Elliott wondering where someone is. Brown, beautiful pop. Little over. Just missed the eye contact for a moment. The ball had already gone out of court despite Fell doing a great job of keeping it in. Really narrowing the vision there for Jacob Moody. Seen the option, wanting Cauliflower to come to him. Fell, swing ball, Cauliflower. Footwork there, Feeney. Elliott through bets. Keeping it sideline. Will look to swing. Fell, wonderful job. Did well to get back up.
Yeah, without the footwork.
Yeah, I thought for a moment he was going to play it from the ground. Risky ball, cross court.
3 corridors in the air is always risky, isn't it?
Especially against defenders that are having a crack. McDonald, low release. Fell, eats it up. Elliott just making any attempt to try and bring it in. That's 3 in a row from Feeney now. Long ball.
Need to change it up, yep.
And that is time, just as the footwork call comes. Quarter time here at the Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships. Queensland Regional versus Victoria. Queensland 6, Victoria 15. We'll join you again after a short set of messages. Welcome back. We're about to start the second quarter here at the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships 2023 from Perth, Western Australia. The AMMNA Championships are proudly supported by Blade on WA, Great Temptations, Sweet Treats, Spud Shed, West Coast Fever and Netball Western Australia. Also like to thank our Victorian State team supporters, GMAC Apparel, the wonderful suppliers of these uniforms that you see out, looking fantastic. Metro Plumber, supporting our 23 and under side. Inspire Netball Group and AMMNA Junior M League. We see Lefebvre come on into centre now. Feeney has moved to wing attack. Also seen Jamie Shannon come on into goal shooter.
Oh, great hands.
We look for Lefebvre to get a lot of hands to the ball. Moody moved back out into wing defence, which sees Lovell return into the goalkeeper position. Regbets still in goal defence for Queensland, doing a lot of work inside the circle. Tapu has moved to wing defence. This should be interesting to see his defensive efforts. Jamie Shannon, be cool, calm and collected. Doesn't look like missing often. Doesn't show a lot of emotion on court, the young fella.
Yes.
Which is good to see from a shooter.
Very composed.
Tapu looking for the refeed in the line.
Need to look down as well, move the defenders.
Yeah, get the hips around.
Yep.
A nice little cut and drive. Putora. Oh, well fed.
Yeah, that was better. Better patience as well.
He saw the hold. He saw where to put it in the hold and well placed. Loving that from Brown. If we can see a bit more workload from him, I think we can see Queensland put a bit more on the board. Shannon, baseline.
Smart little dish off.
Slightly off balance. Good chip and chase. Goswell just being patient. Swing.
Oh, great.
Regbets just getting caught on the wrong side of the body, unfortunately. Both flying, Regbets and Elliott.
Good shot under pressure.
Not able to time it just right defensively. Putora wanting someone to come to. Give and go. Oh, Remket's trying to get his shoelace on up. Just a bit of miscommunication there in the attack line. Sometimes you need to take the opportunity to get your shoelace done, but maybe still eyes up. Gives Victoria the opportunity. Feeney deep. Sees Shannon.
Ball. Good positioning as well.
Yeah, well set up. Good eyes. That was the time to give that long ball there. Goswell across the line. Feeney deep. Somehow find Shannon open on the goal line once again. Just hitting the back rim.
Nice
Sideline.
down call ball then.
Yeah, beautifully done. Sideline, sideline. Putora keeps it low. Give and go. Getting a bit too low now there. Got to keep the body upright for a little bit longer, Brown.
I feel like their release just needs to be a little bit quicker from Queensland.
Yeah, the give and go was there. Refeed on. Brown comes out of the circle saying, look at me. So just getting the contact at the top of the circle there, Lefebvre. Moody just going, it's around there. McCarthy just giving it to the wrong side of the body a little bit. Brown able to pull the contact. Not quite enough on it. Lovell gets beautiful hands. Lefebvre looks for centering ball. Cauliflower. Sorry,
great.
I keep saying cauliflower. It's more natural there. I do apologise to cauliflower. Goswell's, miscommunication on the swing. Lefebvre wanting to come back top.
They get it though from offside.
The fine line between keeping in the pocket for the swing ball and wanting to get top. Shannon sets up for the offside pass. We'll look for give and go. Just swings the legs around really well. Yeah. Offload, not seeing the hands well of Elliott there. Putora, lucky to keep the feet. Maybe didn't.
Step in, yep.
Yeah, a little bit of footwork issue on that right foot there. Lovell will look at driving this out. Moody looking sideline, not looking down. Putara again. Just does a little bit of a carry sometimes there, Putara. And because it's slightly slower move, really exaggerates for the umpire to watch.
Yeah, easier to see.
Beautiful swing to the top, Goswell. Lefebvre wanting it again.
Oh, great work.
Oh, spin off Shannon. Just slightly off. Goswell does everything, can keep it in.
Oh, rebounded.
Especially over guys who can jump so well.
Exactly.
McCarthy here with the centre. Wanting someone
no
to drive
coming
through.
At them, is there?
Need to pick up the intensity a little bit here on their drives. Seem to have all day in the world for that pass, but straight to Lovell's hands. Sinking back, Regbets. Not sure that's what he needs to do, leaving Goswell all this room out front.
Oh, great play.
Oh, almost goes to layup. Pulled out of it last minute. Lovely jump, Elliott. Beautifully timed, good distance. Just putting a bit of doubt in the Victorians' mind. It will be the throw-in. Lefebvre ceiling, ball side. Mansion, cool the obstruction. Shannon wants a refeed. Probably just needs to swing the leg around.
Yeah.
Preferencing the one side there.
The difference in the attack line is Victoria using their circle edge and triangles to move the defenders and open the space. And Queensland is sort of just staying looking for that high ball all the time.
Yeah, we can see Queensland punch through a little bit more.
Oh nearly.
Almost fantastically timed. He had it for almost the right amount. Just drawing the contact late.
Great elevation.
It's good to see this pressure in the circle, trying to put as much possible on.
Yeah.
Shannon, though, with the penalty.
Nice finish.
Queensland need to score this one. Need a connection on the end of it. Putara not looking down. Stronger drive needs to come from a shooter.
Quite a few just standing, waiting for their teammates to do it, where they need to start moving.
Bevan almost came out for the sake of coming out rather than coming out demanding the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Cauliflower fella out of play. Brown should be able to sink this shot. Just hesitated
Short.
for a moment. Maybe looking for the offload. Wasn't coming.
Okay, let it go, yep.
That is a beautiful
Good
ball
ball.
in. Cauliflower just getting caught, doing a little shuffle on the ground to get out of the way. Centre now, going back to Cauliflower. Through Lefebvre. Tough side ball. Gosball able to take it. Wasn't quite sure what the call was. Didn't want to give up the ball in case. Shannon front. Oh, slight miscommunication. This gives Queensland another opportunity.
Yep, they need to send it down there. Come some drives at the ball, work off each other.
Just on the hold there, Feeney. Chicken winging a little bit at the top of the circle. Seen a change, Victoria in goalkeeper. Lovell having a seat. Taryn King coming on.
Yep, let it go. That's it.
Well, worried that he might have had the stepping call for a moment there, Tupara. Needs to lift his head. Nothing wrong with what he did.
No, but they've got the ball moving quicker.
And he hit the circle beautifully. It just happened to be a call elsewhere on the court. Very quick change, Lefebvre from Muddy coming off in the centre. He's very good at that change as rolling sub, getting straight off the court. No hesitation. Not looking too bad off the hand, just hitting the rim.
Looks like Queensland have got a new change, new goal shooter coming on.
Swing ball, Moody. Just waiting for something open. Shannon top, well done. Does well to get back top again, Moody. Feeney caught really deep in that pocket, but Shannon opens beautifully for him. Elliott wanting the jump.
Nice shot.
Thinks about it a couple of times. Queensland just looking wide, patient. Beautiful centre ball to McDonald. Looking maybe for a bit more of a moving circle here. Unable to finish Brown. A strong extension, Shannon.
Great drive to the top of the circle.
And the shooter that's come on is Wap Farah, who did make an appearance in the mid-court in that first quarter. A little shuffle, but beautiful hands, Elliott.
Well
Very
done to
cheeky
keep that
little
clean,
hand.
yeah.
And that's a perfect thing to do with that opportunity. You may not be able to get completely in, but try and tap it at least through the legs to your teammate. Here's an opportunity for Queensland through McDonald. Moody rips it in with the left. Very well done. Such a defensive mindset. With a beautiful goaler-to-goaler there. Very unselfish goaling.
Yeah, Gospel's becoming more of a feeder in this quarter, hasn't he? And goal shooter's doing the work.
They shared the workload reasonably well in that first quarter. Not a bad thing, even though it's a smaller goaler that you've got in Jamie Shannon at shooter. Definitely can play him in various holding roles and little pops.
Yeah, definitely.
The ball has disappeared off onto another court for a moment. Time held. Just under 5 minutes to go. 8 goals Queensland Regional, 23 for Victoria. Sideline throw in. Tough angle given. Ripped in, Elliott.
Great defensive pickup.
And such a clean attempt over the top. Body went straight up. Hands beautifully pulled in.
New shooter again.
So Queensland really rotating that goal shooter position. Probably wasn't given a lot of opportunity to find the ball there, Wap Farah.
No.
Not sure he did anything right or wrong. Fell, centering the ball. Back through Moody. Shannon still caught on that left on the back foot. Oh, nice little spin move from both wing defence, goal defence, red bets. And
Need a few more options, Queensland. That's better.
oh, King saw that days ago, but beautifully pulled in.
Oh, great ball.
Not sure that was the intended target, but it'll do. Brown, one offload, worth the
better.
angle. Oh, just getting a bit of a lean onto his toes. Just needs to sit back into his action again. Strong outlet ball. Feeney finding top. Oh, looking for the jump, not able to find it. Shannon, almost keeps it in.
Off the chest.
Ends up in the hands of Elliott. Feeney just helped McDonald to the ground a little bit there. McCarthy, McDonald, the two Mac boys. Reb gets holding his space strongly, but getting called for a hold on that. Umpire seen a little bit of an arm, perhaps.
Right in front of the umpire, so I imagine she's done the right call there.
Gosbell unable to do the shot, but gets the rebound for the tap. Shannon not quite in the hold that he wanted. Just getting a little bit tired, this attacking end now for Victoria. Decision making has dropped off.
Coming a little bit sloppy, isn't it, in the last couple of minutes?
Sucked into the obstruction there, unfortunately, Reb gets. Shannon shouldn't miss this one. Saw Reb gets take court for Queensland Regional in the 17s yesterday as well. I'm going to make the presumption they're brothers. They do have the similar curly hair. Did very well himself. Here's Queensland again. Interesting swing around.
Better. Yep.
But Brown finds it.
This one.
Much better shot on that one. Looked more settled in the action. Sat back into his feet. Feeney out strong. A little bit of a loop ball. Moody. Shannon.
Just needed to be more to the space on that ball. Allowed the hands to get in.
I wouldn't have minded if Shannon actually gave more of a threat of the shot on that one. He can sink it, and at least it would have made the Queensland defender have to step properly off him. He did
Especially
well
when
to
you've
turn.
got such a good lead as well,
We've seen him put up many a long shot this tournament and sunk a vast majority of them.
Yeah, back yourself on this one.
So lucky there. As you said, I think needs to back the shot. Little cheeky pass off the post. Curious footwork as he did it. Kind of stepped across himself. Queensland once again, just over a minute to go. McCarthy forgot he could go in the goal third for a moment there. Deep pocket fell, beautiful hands.
Just
Brown.
the placement of the balls. They really just need to find the space.
Falls into Brown's hands. He's very happy with that little sneaky rebound. Has a little chuckle with the goalkeeper. Under a minute to go now. Centres through foul, looking for an option.
Still plenty of time to convert it.
Just no one coming to the ball on that drive. Everyone waiting, no one demanding it. Strong drive out, Elliott. Putora is waiting for someone to come. McCarthy. Little give and go there. Brown in the circle. Colapala. Beautiful jump.
We'll get a second go.
Brown just creeps it in with each of those calls. Finish as well. 20 seconds to
Plenty
go.
of time to score. They need to go long.
A goaler does need to find himself in the circle at some point, we hope.
Yes,
Still 10 to
still
go.
10.
A release will need to come shortly. 5.
Give it and then
A little bit of
try and
awareness.
draw
Got
the
to pull.
contact.
Oh, almost does.
Nearly.
It was strong hands by Elliott. Really well done that last one, but well stopped King. Very happy with that, you can see. We go into the halftime break. Queensland Regional 11, Victoria 25.
11-5.
Welcome back. Second half action here at Bendat Basketball Stadium for the 2023 AMMNA Netball Championships between Queensland Regional and Victoria.
Looks like King's back on in goal shooter.
Yeah, King has returned into goal shooter, joined the circle again with Ben Gosbull. We see Jamie Shannon go into wing attack. In centre, Feeney moves out there. Defensive circle remaining what it had started as for Victoria.
Cross-court ball, it's always easy to read. Oh, they're taking each other out.
Rep gets an Elliott's unfortunate there. A little bit of slip moment. Queensland showing a very similar circle. It's Bevan returns into the goal shooter position. Tapu returning into wing attack. I don't mind the Elliott-Brown combination as a centre goal attack either. They seem to find each other. Good patience for a moment there. Need to settle. There weren't options coming forward. Does look deep.
Ball looks past all the light drives.
They're good ones to see if you see the gap. Should never be an upset with the goal defence actually looking down the court.
Never. It worked because the wing attack and goal attack actually drove hard and convincing and took their players.
Oh, beautifully read, Elliott. Oh, Elliott standing offside, gets away with it. Little sneaking, puts hands behind the back for a moment.
Need to reward and convert here, Queensland.
Oh, Bevan, look at the post. Good little screen out from Brown.
Take your time.
Oh, just
hanging on to it.
A little bit flat on the release. Brown not hesitating now. Good to see. Queensland returning with the ball.
Aim to get 2 in a row here and get a little bit of a run on.
Colifella saw it, went flying a little bit late. Draws a penalty outside. Elliott. A bit too quick for Brown. Beautifully tapped out, but was short.
Was short, yep.
Jumped from probably about 2 feet away there, Lovell. Brown is really finding himself this quarter.
Need to apply the pressure now, Queensland.
Good separation from Victoria. Queensland looking like they were playing almost a pseudo box, unintentional setup. Victoria.
Smart by King there. He has set the screen out, ready for his teammate.
Well, unfortunate there with the break. Never like seeing that from wing defence or goal defence. A little bit more flight needed on the ball.
It's the right idea.
Ooh, Shannon just getting tapped into the circle then, or perhaps not realising that's his spot. He's not allowed in anymore. McDonald slapping it out of court. Just letting them know they're there.
Great hands.
And tough setup. Both Victorians were sitting top. That's a tough ball to give.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, Moody doing his best to keep it in. Going back with the fly of the ball, just unable to keep his grounded foot without sliding. Queensland getting an opportunity, goal third.
Another change for goal shooter. The goal shooter bib for Queensland seems to be rotating almost every 1 minute.
Can't keep up with what's going on in their goal shooter bib. And I wouldn't say it's because you're not finding someone there. Not sure the reasons behind that.
Good finish by King.
Goswell out wide. Good hands though by Elliott, covering the side that was getting past that. Oh, lucky there, King. Maybe jump with the ball a little bit, I think.
He did well though. He's had 2-on-1 the whole play on that and still managed to find hands in ball in hands.
And for a big guy, he can still get a good movement around there, which is great to see. Sometimes you see with some of these younger big fellas that they just rely on the hold. Goswell, unsure of the call for a moment there. Looks for an offload, but sinks the shot. Through Elliott in the centre again. Oh,
good team back up.
That's what you like to see, someone backing up their teammate. Now McDonald. Tapu just wanting a little short option through Elliott. Wants it back again, edge.
Pick it up, go eyes to the post.
Oh. Put himself off a little bit in the shot, had A little bit of an oh my to himself there, Putara. I think he could have sunk that, though, if he just gave himself a backing. The action looked fine, although a little bit more of a basketball sort of setup. Still had a beautiful arc and follow-through. Oh, almost Elliott. Half a second later, he would have been fine. Earlier, sorry, he would have been fine.
Get the ball moving quick. Oh, well played. Good draw from King.
Yeah, King really exaggerated the little hit there from Elliott.
Just to make sure the umpire saw it.
Sometimes you got to let them know.
Exactly.
Beautifully done, Elliott. Just getting caught on the body there, Bevan. Having seen him step onto the goal defence bib after being shooter earlier. King, not a hesitation. Looks very relaxed in goal shooter at the moment. Victoria favoured that left-hand side on the centre pass a number of times here.
They find King very well, won't they, the feeders?
We see a quick change, Victoria. Lefebvre takes the court. Feeney gets to have a seat.
Oh, that's better ball. Great setup.
Patience here. Can sink this, I think. Just hesitating. Got to back the shot.
Yep. That moment's hesitation, you just got to go straight up.
Just like Brown then. Yeah,
It was a better setup to the post, though, wasn't it?
It absolutely was. And Putora, even on
well
the
done to
afterwards.
keep
Oh,
that.
beautiful ball.
No, got done for stepping.
Unlucky. Further up the court, call occurred, but it was a wonderful ball in. Possibly helping make that happen because a couple of players may have already heard the whistle. Oh, very high ball. Spent days up there. Elliott waiting for something to open.
That's it. Just go straight and back yourself. Unlucky. Rolled out for him.
It did look good, that one from Brown. Oh. Should have been over a third. Was it called? Yes.
Yes.
I think the umpire just needed a moment to react and realise what had happened there. You're not always looking for that one because you don't see a lot of over the thirds in netball. Despite the call. Gospel just throwing himself at Elliott. Elliott just holding up saying, yep, still my ball.
Nice and strong in the air.
Oh, a little bit off balance on the footwork. Good settle. Moody is saying, let's just slow it up for one moment. Then puts the burners on. Shannon, great connection. Former 17 under teammates, Shannon and King. Played in Victoria's championship side down there last year.
Yeah, he's great movement in that circle, King. And uses his body well for his space. Queensland ball.
Just a brief moment of confusion there. Elliott going, no, it is mine.
Yeah, great drive.
Fell, reads it beautifully.
I feel like they just need to give that quicker because he's presenting well.
Yeah, reward the drive.
Yeah.
And reward the drive with the right pass. Sometimes if you're given a bit too much fly, don't you bring the defenders into the game.
Yep.
Lovely screen set up. Was in a bit of a lean there, Gosball. Manages to set it up well. Oh, just asking for a towel, the umpire. Might be a little bit of perspiration.
From when they both took each other out, possibly.
And that spot on the court has had a couple of issues across some games. It seems to hold the water or the perspiration for a little bit longer. It's quite dangerous for an umpire because they do sweep through there quite deep.
Coming around that bend, yep.
And like with players, we don't want to see the umpires get injured either as a result of any court issues that have occurred or any player mishaps. Safety is absolutely the priority for them as well. It's a long week for the umpires as well as the players. Umpires are here all day.
Yeah, they
often.
run just as much, don't they, when they're ref?
They're normally doing at least the one full game and a reserve, if not 2 games a day, like the players. And that's more running than some of our players do.
Good hands in that play.
Reb gets one in.
They get some good turnovers defensively. They just really need to reward, and they're not going to be able to do that with those long bombs.
I like the attempt to clean up there by McCarthy. He was trying to back up his teammate. The call had already been called, though. Fell to Shannon. They have a great connection. Shannon taking the hit from Rebgetz. Flying through Bevan, doing everything again. Just wants to get involved and get a touch of the ball. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Queensland with centre pass, 35-14, Victoria's way. Goswell flying at Rebgetz, takes the ball strong. Oh, finds the open.
Yeah, great ball.
And nice little bounce pass there, Putaro as well. I think he was a little bit caught off guard by the ball coming in. He had beautiful position. Here we go through Lefebvre. Kicking it back. Wants someone middle again. Fell wants it back, but maybe need a little bit more drive. Colafella.
Queensland need to get up and defend. They're giving the Vics 2 extra feeders down there in the wing attack and GD. They need to go down and defend that one.
King finishes off. The
Great
lovely
shooting.
little left-handed pass given to him by Lefebvre. Fell drives through it.
Good contest. No contact on that one.
Big, strong attempt. Tapu needs to rip it in. Reb gets checking with the ball in a second. Unlucky Tapu. Goswell putting a great pressure on. Lovely little drive. Unlucky Elliott just
Great
dropping the
little
hand on it.
shooter link, hey. They work very well together. A bit of a stepping call.
And he knew it too. The smile on his face got, oh. Unfortunate time in there. Bevan drives through, up the middle. Probably a bit too high here, Tapu.
Good defensive pressure from the attackers from Victoria to gain that ball back. Nice and strong.
Strong contest, Elliott.
Yeah.
He really took that well. He wasn't
Read that well.
Wasn't going the body hard for any particular reason. Just going the ball.
But likewise, King didn't pull out of that, so ended up drawing the contact in such a good contest.
Oh, would have been a fantastic ball. Elliott not reacting, though, given he'd heard the whistle, so might have got a hand to it had it not come. Lefebvre does
swing.
have terrific
Great
vision
drive
of the
to the top
circle.
of the circle, too. Very clever to swing the ball to the opposite side of the court and opened his space up beautifully.
Yeah, Lefebvre, another one of the boys who aged out of 17s after the last year. Really finding a settled game this year up in the 20s. Just a little too much heat on that ball for Tapu.
Just constant pressure from the Victorians to create those errors.
Nice patience from Shannon on the outside. Able to draw the obstruction inside.
Shot.
Oh, it didn't look too bad off the hand there from Goswell.
It looked good.
He went with confidence. Don't mind that. King was in the good rebounding position, just a little bit too far for him. Elliott, Tapu.
That's it, Queensland. Just need to get there, look down the court and get their hips around earlier.
Yeah, McCarthy just a bit unsure for a moment there. Brown doing such a good job as goal attack for them. Oh, setting up for the screen. Beautifully done.
That's it. Back yourself in.
Yeah, just
Draws
creeping
the
in again.
obstruction, yeah.
Lovell. Should back Brown in from here. Colafella. Oh,
Nice.
Putora just doing a little bit too much in that hold setup. He was working so hard for his teammate
To
Brown.
get a free shot, yeah.
I like the fact that he was looking for those setup and trying to do everything he can. He's unsure what he was called for.
Yeah, good
just
reset.
looking to his coach. Be a good one for him to check with the captain and go up at the break just to clarify, just to help clean up for his learning.
Yes.
Here's an opportunity again. Goswell, long shot. King just goes, oh, I might as well step in front. Reb gets, has a leap. Blocks out the attempt to, oh, might have just hit the toe on that one. Don't mind seeing the kids have a crack at the lift.
Yeah, it's good.
You
Brings
can
a different element, excitement into the game, doesn't it?
And these teams absolutely thrive on those new things they can do. Give them a chance to do something slightly different.
Yep.
Throw it into a game. The time they achieve it, you can see how happy they are when it comes off.
Great patience. They're using the reset well, and then they're finding their space, and it's opening beautifully for them.
Such good angles given
Still
there.
got plenty of time.
King, beautiful finish. We talk about triangles and angles a lot in netball, and despite the fact that when pocket, it was a perfectly timed one pocket opening that goal line.
They're very hard to beat when the angles are used and the triangles are used.
Colafella making it look effortless up in the air. Allowing the ball to go out of court, but giving them another opportunity. Queensland with the throw-in, under a minute to go. McCarthy holding top, Tapu getting around. Tough angle with Brown.
That's better. Placement.
Back your shot here, fella.
Just needs to take it.
He's overthinking it, I think.
He is overthinking it. Shooters just need to go straight up, go through their technique.
Especially on these closer ones, a number of goalers do start to panic a little bit that they're going to overshoot or undershoot it. Stay in your action. Victoria still with over 20 seconds to go, looking to score once again.
Once again, they open up the angles, the triangles we're talking about. Great rebound.
Goswell's shot just going off briefly. Not necessarily a bad thing.
Still got time.
Shannon just waiting for it to open.
Oh, great defense.
Not quite the scoring position needed. 4 seconds to go. Doing well to hold up, throws it behind his back for a moment there, McDonald. Not enough time. 3/4 time break comes. 40 goals, Victoria. 15 Queensland Regional. Still plenty of action here. 4th quarter at Bendat Basketball Stadium for the Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships 2023. Welcome back. We're about to start 4th quarter action here in 20 and unders. Getting myself confused already between Queensland Regional and Victoria. Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships 2023. Brought to you by Bladong, WA. Great Temptations, Sweet Treats, Spud Shed, West Coast Fever and Netball, Western Australia. Taryn King gives a little wave from the goal shooter position to the commentary position. I'd like to take this opportunity to mention Junior M League in Victoria. Are you a 17 under or 14 under boy? Or are you a team of boys wanting to play netball? Join the best competition in Victoria. Playing Wednesday nights at the State Netball Centre. Get in contact with our Junior M League coordinator Craig via mleague@vimna.org. We're always looking for new players to be involved.
A little bit too much on that pass. the danger when you go across court, isn't it? You've either got to, it's got to be perfection.
Yeah, unfortunately, Queensland not off to the start they would like. Victoria look deep, Goswell just sitting back. King opens beautifully,
Great patience.
already halfway through the release on that one, I think. And just getting the contact call.
Yeah.
Possibly driving through a little bit too hard there, Benny Goswell. Great hands, Josh Fell tapping it out of court. Almost straight in defensive position, or did I tap it out of court? Putora working himself off the body in goal defence now. The man is everywhere. Wapfara, sorry. Wanting the ball.
He's presenting well in wing attack. I feel like at times he just needs to get given the ball a little bit quicker.
Yeah, sometimes not noticing him. As players, the quieter ones don't always get noticed, the ball, louder ones do.
Oh, great play. Well done.
He caused that turnover with great defence then, Wapfara. Forcing a nice lateral ball. Had to go past his hands. Queensland will want to score here. Oh, little push off.
Bit of a basketball push off.
Caught in on the stronger body of Fell. Really used his muscle to set it up. Very happy with himself, Captain Fell. Colafella, swing Fell. Wants a deep ball, Lefebvre.
Oh, great ball down the court. Great defence, good pick-off.
It was a nice little positional swap run there by Shannon and Lefebvre as well. Shannon coming quite high, Lefebvre deep.
Oh, unlucky. A little bit too quick.
Didn't mind seeing a bit of fly through the court.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, great play.
Oh, did his best to keep it in, did his best to keep footwork there. Queensland have come out with a little bit more vigour.
Yeah, a bit more energy. Endeavour on the ball.
Oh.
Yeah, good job. Great pickup.
Well thought of there, Shannon, just not quite the right placement.
Execution.
Fell gets it back to Victoria. King, mouth wide open, wanting the ball back. Goes flying. Lovely finish. Lefebvre here again. Nice and patient in the middle. Knew it was going to be going back to Fell. Shannon just couldn't quite get the pull in. Almost saves it. That unfortunate one, once it finds your leg on that hit, it's always hard to
keep it back in, isn't it?
Victoria defends now.
Oh, over a third.
Realising just after he released it, he went, hang on a minute, I'm not allowed to do that. Did see the open option at least. I was about to say this is going to be a brilliant ball into the top of the circle. Goswell!
Yeah.
Little jump, attempted rebound to himself.
No need to, it was all net. One.
And just paces off, quite happy with that. Oh, unfortunately, a little bit too much on it.
Yeah.
Bevan came out nicely.
But again, they look down the court, so that's promising. They just need to finish on that execution.
And as a coach of that side, these are the things you be telling to the players afterwards.
Exactly, some positives.
Look at the improvements. Look, when I told you to do these couple of things, you did them.
Yep.
They're all wins.
They're definitely putting a little bit more defensive pressure in this quarter. They're not getting it in as easy.
Elliott's finding himself around the body quite well now on Kings. Even though King's finding the body, he's getting there a bit more. Not as easy for the front ball.
So they're just putting a little bit more doubt in the feeders.
Here we go now through Lefebvre. Back to Fell. Shannon.
Used the screen well, Shannon, then, didn't he?
Yeah, just nice patient.
Yeah, great drive.
Generally more in the goal circle, Shannon, than out at wing attack. So taking a little bit more to just patience there, perhaps. Not always in the first drive to the circle.
Great shooter to shooter. Look away. Obviously
Elliott strong.
A rare miss from King.
Yeah, wouldn't have missed many this game.
No.
Reb gets 30 feet. Fell gets around, so did Colafella.
Yeah.
That was great double defensive work, but well done Queensland keeping that in. Looks long, beautifully done.
Yeah, that's it.
Finish Bevan.
Straight to the post.
That was great timing on every aspect of that Queensland. Pat yourselves on the back.
Be nice to go for a run here and get a double. Oh. Yeah, good job.
Moody comes back on the centre and does get the obstruction call. Let yourself be known straight away. Also seen the change at wing attack with
Yeah,
Feeney
well
coming on.
Nice ball in the air.
Brown just finding a
Nice
gap
little
somehow.
Space, yeah.
He's able to slot through beautifully. Just timing on those last couple of steps. A little bit flat on that one.
Great rebound.
Oh, Beavan not able to finish, unfortunately. Just a little bit of fine-tuning on a couple of these actions, and these percentages will absolutely lift.
Lift, yeah. Rather than jerking that first initial shot, I reckon if they just go straight up, back themselves. Oh, looking long. King
Elliott, well done. But Goswell was in the perfect position for the tap.
Nice and strong. Oh,
Sneaky little offload. Elliott goes flying. He's showing a lot of determination there, Elliott.
he's done a great job. His timing, he's going to get a couple of them.
Even though you don't always want to see your defender have a fly from behind like that, to me it's just saying he wants to give his all, wants to get a stop. He's not giving up. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Both a lovely jump from Patora and Goswell up
Pretty
and
happy
about
with
with
his
a
long ball
shot.
there, yep, long shot.
Love seeing a player a little bit excited about their own shot.
Yep.
Fell drawing the contact
That's
up his
it.
wing.
You've opened it up with. That's a better play. Use the triangle well then.
As lovely screens it up. Brown needs to put up that shot. Back yourself, buddy.
Yeah, because he did well in that third quarter shooting.
It wasn't a great ball to be giving over the hands. Beavan probably needs to stay in it slightly longer. Strong upright hold. Goswell takes a deep breath. Loves the little bounce after the shot.
It's his little
And
thing.
a little power
Thing
jog
going,
back
yes.
to the line. I'm sure his brother Joel will be watching at home, judging him strongly for that one. Very nice netballer himself for a number of years for Victoria. Oh, little
well,
aerial. I
he did very
don't
well to
mind that
release
Rev gets. He just gave himself enough airtime for it to open up.
To hang in there, yep.
Here we go, Brown.
And straight up. Just finish on the shot.
They've also made the change there. Elliott's gone into goals. One of the two Elliots out there.
There's a few brothers or relatives.
They started in the defensive circle together, the Elliott boys. Definitely got a similar face. Got to be related. I'm going with brothers.
Yes.
Someone could correct me at some point if they wish. Tapu, nice patient.
You can get the ball back there from a deflect. That's it.
That's a lovely position. And really let feeder know where to give the ball.
Yeah.
Little back step, drop fadeaway shot there, Elliott.
And placed the ball perfectly away from the defender.
Feeney just looking back to Moody, just patient, through fell. A little bit of propping going on, but now we're finding the move. That big open mouth wanting the ball from King.
He finds his space so well, doesn't he?
You can know when he wants the mouth and the eyes light up. Tapu looking for Rebget's, not there. Brown.
Oh, great fake.
Oh, right idea there, Tapu.
Right
You could
idea.
see it. Just a little bit off balance.
Are they lucky to keep that possession?
Colafella getting the obstruction, I think. Brown, step this up and have a go, son. Oh, I'll give it to a beautiful position there. That was very well held, Elliott. Once again, not quite
Just a
getting
bit
the arc
flat.
on that
He just
one.
needs to get his arm up.
Strong drive, Colafella. Beautifully hit the circle,
great save.
Feeney.
Well done. Managed to keep that
Oh, just edging out.
good rebound.
Goswell back the shot, and so he should have. Reb gets seen the long one going, not quite on. Lovell having a beautiful hunt.
Very clean, very smart. Just puts a little bit of doubt in their receiver. And exactly
Futora
what he
also comes flying. Like to see Lovell just settle his feet on that one. As he moves up through the grades, you've got to be able to take that hit without being off balance.
off balance.
Because it won't come as a call.
No.
Here's another opportunity for Queensland. Just over 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter action. Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships 2023. Oh, perhaps a little slide of the foot there, but getting it to the long
Just
ball.
keep it in play.
Here we go. Brown should look for a give and go. Oh, McCarthy stepped off it a little bit. Brown not aware of it, but still
nice
works.
play in the end.
There's a nice little drop and pivot.
Yep.
He's definitely got something there, Brown, as a player.
Yeah, a bit of flair.
Like to see how he goes over the next couple of years, if he
Oh,
sticks around.
great read. Well done.
Very well done from
Elliott.
the goalkeeper, Elliott. Swing to Moody.
Oh, Nelly sneakily took that.
Yeah. Hadn't quite completely sealed there, Feeney, so timed it perfectly there, Regbeth. Oh, stands out of play, thinking he's out, poor fella.
No, yeah.
Just offside, buddy.
Yep.
But it was a great attempt and a worthy attempt. Nothing deliberate about the offside. All going for the ball. Goswell finishes as we see another change in the middle. Jacob going off and Harrison Lefebvre returning to the centre bib. Brown nice and patient there, steady on the feet even though he went onto the 1 foot.
Oh,
beautifully placed.
And great take.
Elliott's provided a really strong, clear target for them down there.
It's sort of what they needed in those last few quarters. And goalkeeper Elliott has actually kept King a little bit quiet, as I say that. King gets beautiful balls.
Yeah, Elliott had faith in his teammate Putaro on the coverage. They were playing a sort of very early split circle. Would like Putaro to just step up a little bit to allow Elliott to play that one-on-one. Working through Brown again. This time he goes low. McCarthy, unfortunate on the footwork call.
Yeah.
Just that awkward take. Ryan Lovell looking down court, fell. Couple of bounce passes through the middle. Colafella flying through. Back through Fell.
Great patience.
Second bounce pass in a row from Fell.
Oh, well
Elliott,
done. Well
lovely. This is a confidence you'd love seeing from a defender. Stepping off the body, having a fly. Harrison Lefebvre always looks post on those ones.
He probably should have left that. He's thinking to himself.
He's so happy with himself as there. Well, Harrison Lefebvre for getting the hand on it. Little double low fist pump. Can get very excited, young fella. Goswell, no hesitation on that one, hitting the back of ring and in. Victoria again. Just waiting for the swing.
Yeah, well
Someone's got a swing top. Feeney now steps around.
Come ball side, yep.
Getting pushed a little bit too high now. Probably good time to clear.
That's it. Use your reset well.
Surprisingly, Lefebvre doesn't look in. Normally something he's great at. Just stronger body there, Reb gets. Causing the contact. Just trying to come together there, the Victorian goalers. Oh, just off to the left. A slight lean on the shot. Meaning that...
Rewarded Elliott for his great rebounding.
Yeah, a little bit of netball karma sometimes is that things do come back to you if you do the hard work. Put it out there, you will receive.
It definitely.
Putara wide. King goes with it, but
Nice take.
beautifully taken there, Elliott. McCarthy, short ball. Brown wants something again. Does look long, not quite in the right position for it.
Just needed to work one extra pass and then release it to.
Yeah, and you can see Brown just going, guys, I need someone to come to me on that.
Definitely.
Elliott, the tall, taking the throw in.
Down to 50 seconds. Plenty of time.
Yeah, Queensland hopes to score another one here. Refeed Brown. Gives himself a bit of an extra room. Hopes to finish.
Great
Lovely.
finish. And they could finish on another one. There's still plenty of time to do so.
And they've got the centre pass. Let's see if they can get the two in a row. It'll be a
play
great
direct.
finish. That's it. Plenty of time.
That's it.
Lefebvre, though, can get hands to everything. Looking deep.
On
Nice.
that last play, we could have gone deep. We had Elliott setting a bit of a screen, so ball side, we would have had that pocket ball.
Just getting the caution for a couple in a row there. Goswell finishes. Victoria, plenty of time for another one. They do rush it back. Look
They'll
straight
go
into the
long.
circle. Strong drive, Goswell. Long
He
shot.
knows we'll have a shot here. And good finish.
Beautiful finish. He's so happy with himself on that one.
Why wouldn't you when you've shot like that this quarter?
That is a stunning way to finish the game. My gosh, Ben Goswell, look at that. What a finish. 52-22. Scoreline really not reflecting the level of play that was out there from
No.
Queensland. What are your takeaways?
No, I thought it was really, Victoria looked very clinical out there. They played their space well and drove Endeavour onto the ball. But I think there were some good plays, and I think they can take away Queensland. They had some good defensive setup and structure in that last quarter, so they just need to keep having options at the ball in attack, and they'll do well.
Yeah, certainly a really good finish by the Queensland boys. They should be happy with that last quarter, in particular, the intensity that kept going.
100%, yeah.
It was 4 quarters by them. Really well done. Thank you for joining us at the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships. Nikki, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.